This tree across the road's throwing a big wrench into the plans. Woo! Today's hike is Athens Big Fork, north to south. And the weather is, right now, snowy and cold. I don't know if you can see it, but there's snow on the branches back there. We've got me, Dale, and Donald. And we've already started off the day with a wet crossing. My toes are still numb. The Athens Big Fork Trail is part of the Eagle Rock Loop, which has become extremely popular, especially during the pandemic. This section, the Athens Big Fork Trail, is an 8-mile section with 6 large mountains to cross. Large mountains by Arkansas standards. The thing that makes them so tough, not so much the elevation, it's the lack of switchbacks. It's just straight up 6 mountains. This trail is steep and it's suffering from what they call the GoPro effect, in which steep things don't really look that steep. Getting a little frost on the pumpkin there. Made it to the top of the first ridge, Spirit Rock Vista. And it's little snow squalls keep coming up and forced me to put on my rain jacket, which should force the snow squalls to immediately stop. About a little tree graffiti. Texans. They go back home and bar up their beautiful landscape. Here we are at water crossing number 2. Dale and Dad have already made it across. I'm going to borrow Dad's Crocs, and I should just wade across in my trail runners. Here's my dumb tripod that I think fell out of my pack when we crossed the creek, and I just walked back 3/4 of a mile to find it. Another little snow squall. The sun had actually come out just a little bit a few minutes ago. That white haze out there is snow. Wow. Now it's coming down in pretty big fat flakes. Well, I did a really dumb thing. Let my tripod drop out of the side pocket on my pack back the water crossing. Didn't notice it, so I went back to get it. Added a little extra 1.5 miles, maybe 1.25 miles, but another mountain climb. I did get to see that beautiful snow squall, which I didn't expect to see on this trip. Now I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna go catch them. Leaving my tripod back there, it's not the first time I've done something like that. It's not even the second time I've done something like that. In fact, it's sort of become my thing when on trail, which is the dumbest thing to be a thing that you could possibly have. I've got to change my thing. Oh, made it to the top of the third climb. I still haven't caught him. That's a good one. I'm sweating. Hopefully it'll all evaporate off of me before hypothermia sets in. Is anybody missing a sandal? We reached the top of climb 4. We're making pretty good time. I finally caught up with the guys. They didn't make it very far. Yes. Do you have any rebuttal to it? Was anything I said?
Technically, I'm still in front right here, so I guess I am making the best time of anyone.
Is that a challenge?
No, it's just a statement.
This is very tough to see, but this is really steep. Crossing at Blaylock Creek. Reissuing after the Blaylock Creek crossing, the biggest crossing of the trip. Slogging up brush heap. How's it feel?
Feels like I just came up the Hillary step at a sprint. In other words, feels really good.
This is so steep it really shows up on camera now. We made it to the west col of Brush Heap Mountain, and we did it without supplemental oxygen. It was quite a feat. And now we're setting up camp. Looks like there's a magnificent sunset brewing up. All right, this looks like Mountain House, but it's not. This is just a Mountain House package on it. When Abby was little, I used to make her read the Robert Service. It only worked a couple of times. She did like the one about the goat that ate the red shirt, you know? That is a Robert Service, isn't it? Or maybe not. Maybe that was in the Red Book of Folklore. I'm debuting my Adventure Island coffee drip making system. Oh yeah, this works much better. about that moon last night?
Big.
I was too snug to look at it. How was it?
It lit up my tent like a overhead lamp.
It did.
All right, we've broken camp at the west col of Brush Heap Mountain. Sun's out today. It's gonna be warmer. Pretty breezy though. We've got about 5 miles to get back to the truck. One more mountain to climb. Well, if I hauled a cutting board into the backcountry like this, I might abandon it also. We're at the top of ridge climb number 6, Eagle Rock Vista.
I make it total ascent 2260 yesterday and today.
Dad says number 6 may have been his favorite ridge climb of all time.
When you set your own pace, take a couple of breaks along the way. Easy peasy.
Absolutely.
Look at this pine thicket up here, Dad. This looks like a place you'd love to bushwhack.
Let's hit it. We cut back into the trail down there when the thicket thins out.
We're getting in a little off-trail exploration right here. High atop Eagle Rock Vista.
Because I'm already tired. I'm so glad we made that climb last
We've reached our junction with the Viles Branch Trail. Now we're on the section that's our emergency cutoff from the road blockage, which is new trail to me. Dad says it's super easy and it's only 2 miles. Nobody believes it. Oh, it's 3. Does anybody believe that? Today we're hitting the wild north lands of, okay, I should have written a script for this. Oh, it's snowing. Can you believe it? They ran off ahead of me, and that little extra climb made me breathe hard. But I'm not gonna tell them because they think I'm in shape. Okay, I'm gonna go catch them. First, gotta come back for the camera. We made it to the west col of Brush Heaping Mountain. Wait, that wasn't very good.
I don't want to know. I don't want to see this installment.
You'll have to wait until the video drops.
Please don't put me through this.